Welcome back to Vault Hunters 118, the game where the cake pants are a lie, apparently. In this episode, I want to hunt down relics more, because if I haven't punished my mind hunting some arbitrarily, difficultly rare thing to get, well, I don't know. I'm losing my mind over all this stuff. But there's a good reason for this. In Update 9, they have buffed catalysts, and I want to see if we can run the longest vault. Look at this. We have 14 extended catalysts, but there's no way I'm getting that on a crystal, not with my luck. And we've grinded up a pretty good amount of catalyst fragments, but to run the longest vault, you'd kind of need all of your relics, which I'm missing 3 of. And lo and behold, we're 1 fragment away from those 3. I've done this thing before. I really just want to get maybe at least 1 or 2, okay? Because we've got the hourglass in here. You see, we've got the extra 2.5 minutes. Like, it's possible, okay? It's possible, and I covet it greatly. So I've prepped up these miserable crystals, and we're going to be sealing them with a Hunt the Guardians, okay? We're going to be putting executioner seals on all of these. 1, because they're extremely cheap, and 2, because they're extremely easy to complete as long as you're spec'd into Observer and have like a decent weapon like we do. And the reason I want to complete them is for relic fragments, which are guaranteed relic fragments. Wait. Unidentified relic fragments, which are guaranteed relic fragments. And of course, it won't hurt to add more armor to the will roll on Update 9, which I hope comes out soon. I'm very excited for it. And as I step into our vault, I've got to wonder, are you guys super excited for Update 9? I put out a poll a while ago asking if anyone was going to be restarting. A lot of you guys actually said no, but there was a good amount of you in the comments explaining why, and I'm interested, what are you most excited for in Update 9? Personally, it's the Catalyst stuff. I'm really pumped for the Catalyst stuff. And you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have spec'd into Gilded, because I could probably complete these without. Oh well, alright, live and learn, right? We'll find plenty of Gilded. But yeah, I really am excited for all the Catalyst improvements, just because Catalysts are one of my favorite parts of the game, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Oh hey, we actually completed an Edona altar. We got one of those giant spawners. What do we get out of it? Just a regular little blessing. I have not used blessings in ages. I haven't been crafting idols. Right now, they're not such a big contender. I think in Update 9, they are going to be made to be a lot more viable next to shields, which will be nice. Because right now, it's just kind of like you really only want a shield, because for most situations, a shield to be good. But of course, as is the way of the episode, we need to get into our Q&A of the day, coming in from our team, asking, how long does an episode take from start to finish? Well, I'm glad you asked, because they probably take a little longer than you might expect. With daily uploads, obviously, I have to keep things reasonably short. You know, obviously, I can't be spending a billion hours on each episodes, but I would say start to finish. On a good day, episodes could take 3 to 4 hours between recording and editing, thumbnail, upload, all that stuff, right? Sometimes there's like video idea part of that, right? Sometimes a little bit of prep work. On a bad day, or a difficult day, right? I shouldn't call them bad days, but on some days I've had them take like 6 to 8 hours to put out a video. And the longest video, the longest video I ever worked on was the Do Inscriptions Suck video. And that took me a total of 14 hours because I wanted to do it in line with my daily uploads, and I had to run each and every one of the vaults in it in one day, back-to-back, consecutively. It was pretty intense. Yeah, that one took me a very long time. So I am a little busy bee. Yes, I'm a busy bee IRL. And hey, if you want to be a busy bee typing in Discord chat with other Dejojo fans, then join the Discord. We are so close to 200 people. Like, seriously, I think we're like 7 members away. So if you want to be the 200th member, now is your chance. Or if you want to be there before 200 members, now is still your chance. Limited slots available to be part of the pre-200 gang. Awards include bragging rights and a general sense of accomplishment, and my happiness. Greetings to the first obelisk. Hello, hello. Alright. Ooh. You guys are hitting a little harder than I remember you hitting. You guys been lifting? You been juicing? Man, remember when juicing was big?
Maybe it is still big, and I just don't know about it. But I remember when it was big. Everybody I knew was into juicing. Well, I guess my parents were into juicing, and that was kind of who I knew when I was young. But yeah, they were into juicing, and everyone was like, oh, juice is good for you. And then it disappeared. And then juicing disappeared. I have no doubt that juicing was, like, fine for you, right? But I don't know, maybe, are there, like, nutritionists in the chat? Anyone know if juicing was actually as good for you as, like, they said it was? Because everything was, like, kind of scammy language. I don't know if it was, like, true scammy language. Who knows? Usually, though, when someone's like, this will make you live for 100 years, they're probably lying. They're probably lying. But hey, I don't know. One day, right? Maybe one day there'll be carrot juice pills, and they will make you live to 100, but only 100. On your 100th birthday, you're gone. That's how they work. That's the trade-off, you know? If you would have lived longer, they shorten your life. Hello, dungeon. What do you have to offer me? Ornate. Delicious. And, of course, no tables or altars. I forgot there was a bottom spawner. Mini-me, assist. Mini-me, that was not assisting. You just blew up some chests, I assure you. Come on, bud. You gotta work with me on this, alright? Why am I taking so much damage in this vault? Am I in the wrong armor? No, I'm not. I've got everything on properly. Ugh. I feel like I'm getting hit so much harder than normal. I'm not into it. Oh, mini-me unalived? No. Ooh, bounty. It's another, kill the vault dudes, so... Those are my favorite. Those are so easy. Because they're never, like, kill 100 of them either, which is still possible in a single vault. They're always, like, I don't know, kill 40. Kill 40 vault fighters, and we'll award you with, like, the most spectacular loot in Vault Hunters. Alrighty, last obelisk. Pretty early for me, but I realized I wasn't really going to get much relic, like, distance out of this vault without being spec'd into Gilded for the relic booster packs. So I figure we'll just try our luck with getting an unidentified fragment from the completion crate, and I don't know, worst case is we get a completion. Ooh, I want the living. Give me living. Nope, that's a trap. Give me living. There we go. That's living. No damage, please. Trap. Okay, we're good. We're safe. I wasn't worried. And check it out. We got 2 bounty crates, and if we complete a scavenger hunt, we get this stuff. So I'm not going to do that just yet, because we're not going to be completing a scavenger hunt. Where'd that crate go? Huh? I shift-clicked the crate, and it disappeared. Okay. Awesome. No crate for us. Give me a relic thingy. I don't think I see a relic thingy. Oh, but I got an augment for the desert theme. Huzzah! Hooray! Ooh, and 2 relic booster packs. Yep. Alright, now we're actually targeting the Gilda Boys, which is awesome. And, yeah. Vault number 2. Oh, actually, you know what? We're actually just going to be putting this shield, like so. There we go. We're going to be getting one more repair off on this shield because it's close to breaking, and I love it so much. So, yeah, we're not going to break that. No. You know what you guys should break? The subscribe button. By utterly smashing it. Alright, jokes aside, this channel is getting really close to 2,000 subscribers, and it means the world to me when you guys choose to subscribe, and I just really appreciate it. The community is growing extremely fast. We got memberships. If you've been subscribed, or even if you're not subscribed and you just want to support going to full-time, you know, help make it easier to do that 3 to 4 hours each day. Memberships are a great way of supporting. We've already got 2 awesome members who, you know, get their names credited, have their own special channel. There's a lot of fun benefits, and I'd appreciate you guys checking it out. Join button down below. It's in the description, all that jazz. And you know what? Speaking of our members, one of our members, Ina, who is an ultra awesome member, and that means that she gets access to priority Q&A. Although she technically hasn't done this again in the Q&A, she did ask a while ago if I had any Boy Scout stories, and I answered with the potential for more, and I just figured to honor her extremely generous donation to the channel, we'll go over another good story from Philmont. For context, Philmont is a massive ranch, I suppose, with hundreds of miles of trail that is infamous in Boy Scouts for being... Oh, I was getting shot by a skeleton. Okay, I thought I was just dying. I thought I was just dying of natural causes in Vault Hunters. Some RL craft kind of stuff. But Philmont's a very arduous backpacking trail. and I was on it. I was crew leader, and the first words that were spoken to me at Philmont were "Welcome to Hell." Or the first words that were spoken to me by someone who had gone through Philmont at Philmont was "Welcome to Hell." So I knew I was in for something. So I take you to day 2. It's a bright, sunny day. The monsoon season of New Mexico is not afflicting our trail. We are dry and a little bit hot, if I remember correctly. It was a warm day. It was summer. And we're hiking through this very beautiful forest, honestly. It's bright. It's got those light-colored leaves and trees and grass. And we're hiking now alongside this sort of mud river. It's not a river. It's not just mud. It's a mud river, sort of, right? Like a semi-dry river side. Ooh, ow. Mini-Me, I need your help there. Oh, you're dead. That's unhelpful, Mini-Me. I don't pay you to be dead. Also, why am I not getting my healing potion back? Also unhelpful, but that's not Mini-Me's fault. In any case, I noticed that I was going blind in my right eye, which was alarming, as you can imagine. My vision was beginning to swim and become wavy, as though I were looking through a magical crystal ball, but instead of scrying on anything interesting and magical, I was scrying on a wee bit of panic. Because, naturally, that's not... Why was my shield off? Unfortunate. Also, that is the wrong slot for that to be. What is going on with my stuff today? Wait, 1, 2, okay, 6. Cool. Alright. Sorry about that. Anyways, my vision starts swimming, and I can't see out of my eye, and I'm like, oh, I'm dehydrated. Naturally, okay, haven't been drinking enough water. Ow! Haven't been drinking enough water. It's unfortunate. I've been dehydrated before, but that's a different story. So I'm like, hey, crew, I need water. My vision's swimming. We're all going to stop. And they're like, dude, I've been waiting for you to say PAX off break for hours. Let's sit down and drink some water. I sit down and drink some water. I'm feeling better. My vision is... Well, it's not that I was feeling bad, but my vision isn't swimming. And it was odd to me because I'd been through a lot of water. Like, I hadn't not been drinking, right? I had been taking care of myself. We keep walking again, and I'm drinking a lot more heavily this time, making sure I'm staying very hydrated, and my vision begins to swim again. And this is really strange because I've been through like 2 liters of water, and at this point now I'm worried. Now I'm like, all right, this isn't dehydration, it's something else. Something is wrong, and that's obviously really frightening when you got 40 pounds of weight on your back and you're a few miles, into the New Mexico mountain range, but we were only a ways away, rather, from our campground. So I'm like, hey, Dad, because my dad was there, thank you. That was very comforting to have my father there. And I was like, hey, my vision keeps swimming, and he's like, all right, well, we're almost at camp. We're gonna get there, and then we'll see where this goes, because we don't know what it is. And I remember being like, all right, that's cool, let's do it. And then I remember mostly the color white, and a lot of the events are the fragmented memories that I have and what was told to me. Because the next 2 hours of my life, I had believed to be 15 minutes. Of course, that was later corrected. I remember initially pain, right? The white was the pain. One of the worst pains I've had. I was in a lot of pain. And I remember the pain, and then I was on the ground on, like, a bed. Like they had laid me out on a sleeping bag or something. I was on the ground. I remember a general air of panic from both the crew, who were all my friends, and the adults, who were my father's friends, and close to me. People were very worried, because generally, when someone collapses in pain and becomes slightly delirious while hiking in the wilderness, that's, I don't know if you guys are hikers or not, but that's kind of considered a bad thing in the community. No one knew what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. I was miserable. I remember my dad's like, all right, some kids ran ahead for help, which, by the way, if I had a nickel for every time I had to run ahead for help at the Philmont mountain range, I would have 2 nickels, which is, not a lot, but weird that it happened twice. Although I didn't run ahead this first time. I was the one they were running ahead for. And they're like, all right, so we're getting help, and my dad's like, we're gonna have some rangers come down to check you out. But if you have to go home, I'm gonna miss you. And I'm like, I don't want to go home. You know, and I wasn't thrilled about being at Philmont, you know, i.e. Welcome to Hell. But, like, you never want to go home. That's not the story you want to tell. I fainted at Philmont and then I went home is kind of lame. So I'm out, freaking out. I'm in pain, you know. And after that conversation, I don't remember much, but I do remember a voice I didn't recognize being like, hey, you know, my name is whatever. I don't remember their name. And I'm going to ask you some questions. And I open my eyes to see someone in a full period piece dressed as though they were in, like, the Old West. And that's because at Philmont, there's a few large campgrounds where the staff members are all kind of characters, right? They dress up and stuff, and they're like, welcome, partner, to the 1960s, or whatever, I don't know. I don't remember much of that campsite. And so that was really jarring. The worst pain of my life in combination with the man dressed up like, I don't know, he belonged in Disneyland or something, began asking me a very detailed and scripted medical, like, questionnaire. It was hilarious in hindsight. But what wasn't hilarious is that they didn't know what was wrong with me either. And they're people are starting to get worried. They're like, man, we don't know what's going on with this kid. They're like, can you walk? And I'm like, no, I can't. I can't get up. I can't do anything. You know, 1 to 10 pain, 10. And eventually one of them goes, man, it sounds almost like a migraine, but really bad. And my dad's like, oh, he gets migraines. And they're like, he does? My dad's like, yeah, he's never gotten one hiking before. And then it all just kind of clicked. And then in that instant, everyone was like, oh, it's a migraine, but he has a backpack on, so it's just worse because of stress. They gave me a Gatorade, and I was fine. Literally, like, it went from pain that literally blinded me and buckled my legs. I sipped on the Gatorade, and they were like, how's that? And I was like, oh, yeah. Because I used to get migraines. Thank God I am past that stage of my life. I do not get them, but I used to get, like, monthly migraines, and I got one right at Philmont. Oh, wow. And now, I was shaky for the rest of the day, right? Anyone who gets migraines know that, like, a migraine, especially when it's a migraine where you're being very physically active, kind of takes you out for the whole day. The reason I don't know anything about that camp is because I didn't do anything at that camp. Everyone was like, oh, I had all this fun. What'd you do, Joseph? And I was like, well, I laid in my tent alone while it rained, because I was feeling sick. It was, that was day 2. That was day 2 of 12. And truthfully, it was an omen. But yeah, that's the story of the time where, I don't know, we'll call that one a real headache. That's the title of that story, a real headache. I promise you, I could do hours of these. I love telling them. I'm probably going to tell the other stories regardless of whether you guys want to or not. But if you want to, tell me to inflate my ego. Oh, wow. These obelisks are flowing like water. I did not expect to find them so fast. We're going to skip this one, but remind me that we have an obelisk at the end of a southern track if I forget. So that's on you guys. If I forget, that's literally on every single one of you who watches this video. Ooh, hey, here's a reminder. This Saturday, April the 29th, I think it's April, I'm going to be streaming the Aether. Aether, if you know... Wait, of course you know the Aether mod. But it got an update in 1.19. Although maybe you don't know the Aether mod. It's an older mod. From 2012, one of the big ones. If you've ever seen the glowstone portal with a water bucket in it, that's what it's from. That's the meme. The Aether is back, baby. And I'm streaming it because I love the Aether. It's I don't know, it's just another dimension. It's just fun, okay? I won't be completing the mod pack, but you know what? I just kind of wanted to stream where I could just chill and hang out and talk to you guys and, I don't know, just stream the Aether. So be there or be square or circular. What does be there or be square even mean? Where does that come from? Be square, be angular? I don't think it's actually about the shape. I think there's some meaning behind it that I don't know about. Alright, this vault has been tempting me with these obelisks. We're gonna see if this room has any Gilder Boys in it. And nope. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want to push my luck. I do it all the time. Give me an unidentified relic fragment, please, okay? I've done so many, but, like, I'm level 72. I'm pretty sure most people by level 72 have completed all their relics. Is there like a relic farm that I don't know about? Is there, like, a way to transmute your relics? And I've just been too silly to even learn about it? Because I feel like I'm missing something, right? Well, I'm missing 3 relics. Alrighty, Vault Hunters. Don't be mean here. Give me an unidentified relic. They're not that... Oh, no, okay. Okay. Whew. I rescind my groaning and sighing. Thank you, Vault Hunters. Okay, now is the part where you give me a relic that I need. That is one of the sets that I need, but not a relic that I need. Gimme. That is not even a set I need. So, thank you for that. Don't worry, everyone. Come on. I'm remembering... Mini-Me. There we go. I'm remembering to revive my mini... I gotta feed my Mini-Me. Mini-Me's so underleveled. Do we have much burger stuff? Ooh, we do have some burger stuff. Mini-Me, you need to eat. Become faster, my Mini-Me. Those were both good rolls. And it's a wild vault. That should not be able to roll randomly. I believe that. Truthfully, I believe that shouldn't be able to roll randomly. It's just so annoying. It just is so annoying. You know, I still don't have a Vault Paxel, which is... Whoa! Hey! Hey, that's foul play! Foul play being in there. That's not fair, man. Come on. You can't be doing that to me. Oof. Ouchie. Ah! It is the spider cave! Wah! Whoa! What is... Whoa! It's a monster mash! Ah! What is that? How did that even happen? Oh my gosh, I summoned the cavalry. Alright, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not into it. Ooh, I know it's not a gilded dungeon, but that is a wooden chest dungeon, and I do love my wooden chests. So, I think I'm going to go for it, because, I mean, come on. It's like an X-Mark room. It's just so good. You got to go for those. And it was this type of dungeon that we found our first garbage helmet enhancement in. So maybe we'll find another bad one, and we'll continue the tradition. Mini-Me assist, please, and thank you. I do pay my Mini-Me, so I guess I don't have to say please, but you should. You should say please. If you're paying people, if you're working with people, you gotta pay them. I mean, you gotta say please. But okay, mana region and an idol, that's pretty good. Alright, this vault was not particularly fruitful, and I don't think I'm gonna be finding those last obelisks, so I say we get out of here and just hope for the best with relic booster packs. Please, please. We got 13 of them. That's a decent shot. Seriously, just one of these 3. Okay, relic booster packs. Look, I'll let you look here or here or here. Just one of these 3, okay? It listened. It listened. I suppose. Oh my gosh, look guys, off camera, we did it. We got the warrior one, the circle-y bit one. We got the Twitch emote. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm pogging so hard right now. We found all the relics. Wow, what a great video. What an awesome execution of a video. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I just want my relic.